You're about to get called out today. Let me guess, you don't know what to post, the algorithm hates you, don't know how to do fancy edits, you hate social media, yada yada yada. We've said it all, I've heard it all, but here's the harsh truth. Content is part of your job. Making content to attract your ideal clients is how you help your business grow. And even though deep in your core you think the problem is social media, the problem lies in the content you're posting. I know, right, it fucking sucks. But the thing is, you're not completely wrong. The thing that you are the most wrong about is that you don't know what to post. Most creators and coaches are filled with the knowledge to help people. It's just that the right tools, the right language, and the right methods are missing. Hi, I am Maya Ojikwe, also known as Mentored by Maya. I have built a 6-figure brand using content, and I want to share with you today how you're going to do the same. I started fitness coaching about 6 years ago. I did all the things that the mentors told me to with content. I switched my niche, I tried new methods, I got better at editing, but what I realized is that no matter how much I was posting, nothing was landing. My business wasn't growing, I wasn't attracting the right people, and everything I put out there just felt a little bit meh. I had the consistency, I had the work rate, but to get leads into my business, I thought, hey, maybe I should start running some ads. So here's me, excited about running my first ad, getting my ad spends together, thinking, my God, content doesn't have to be so hard anymore, I can just pay for the leads. And to my dismay, I woke up and I was banned. And not just banned for a while, I was banned for life. To this day, my Instagram page is permanently disabled. I can never run an ad. Now, after screaming and crying and throwing up middle fingers to Meta, I accepted my fate. And instead of moaning about it, I just learned how to get really fucking good at organic content. At the time, what seemed like a big setback for me as a business owner became the thing that helped me get 70k followers on TikTok and Instagram organically without any ads. I didn't hack the algorithm, I didn't pour money into shout outs. I just learned who I am, who I help, and how to make that into content to communicate with my audience. And to prove that my methods work and show other coaches how to do it, I created the Content Room 4-week crash course. Earlier this year, we took 6 confused fitness coaches and turned them into confident creators by using all of the methods that the big brands and big creators are using, and the ones that I swear by, but the business mentors won't tell you. Those 6 coaches who came in confused, overthinking their content, second guessing everything they're posting and constantly comparing themselves to others, left the 4-week crash course feeling clear, confident, and excited to show up online. Their content changed, their messaging got stronger. Most importantly, content became a part of the job that they actually liked. By knowing what to do and why they are doing it, didn't just get them more followers and engagement, but it helped them attract the right audience, the right leads, and the right clients too. Because what use is a loads of likes and follows and comments if your business is failing? When it comes to content coaching online, you are going to see a lot of viral gurus out there. The ones that tell you to use trends in audios and fancy trends, but never actually teach you how to make content that lands. The Content Room couldn't be further away from what that advice is. And if you want a first-hand experience, hear what our roomies had to say.
I haven't invested in something that I have been this happy about for so long. Very few people, I think, in the content space that I really want to learn from that also values like being yourself, telling your own story, doing it in a way that you feel really good about, not jumping on trends, just trying to go viral, just trying to get views for the sake of it. Whereas with Maya, I know it's not that. The way the Content Room was set out, I mean, mate, it was I didn't know what to expect, but it was exactly what I would expect from her. I loved it from start to end. It was such a valuable 4 weeks. I loved how it was broken down. I loved how it was delivered, how we got to ask questions there on real time, but then also go away and digest it. And then we had access to all the Notion notes that she'd put together and the ChatGPTs, which were so just speaking to Maya. And I think what she's created is what so many coaches could benefit from doing.
Found out Maya was doing a Content Room. For me, it was a no-brainer. Maya, this is for you. And I'm so glad I joined. For me, content isn't one of those things that I dread. I just felt like there's something missing, something was lacking in my content. It wasn't quite landing in the way that I felt like it should, right? And one thing I really loved about being inside the Content Room is the way Maya teaches is so easy to digest the information. Maya really got to know us and our personalities, and she really encouraged us to put it out of us and implement it into our content, which obviously makes content so much more enjoyable. Since joining, I've had a lot more shares, a lot more reach, and content has been so much more enjoyable.
In the Content Room because I was just so over content, if I'm honest. I was in that kind of negative loop where I'm literally just scrolling Instagram every single day, like, what can I post? I felt so disconnected, and I just felt like my content wasn't landing. You know, the posts that I would put effort into, I was posting, I was getting absolutely no engagement. So I've worked with so many business mentors before, and I've got to say, doing the content room opened my eyes so much more. Just using random ChatGPT prompts and rubbish like that. Like, it was such a well thought out course, and it was also not too long as well. I think sometimes courses, they can be really overwhelming, especially for me anyway. I get kind of like bombarded with information and I end up running the other way, and I never want to do them, but it was so simply laid out. You've got a really good amount of time in between webinars to do the tasks. You are in a current position where you're feeling a little bit like I was, like just a little bit lost, a little bit over it, a little bit bored of content, seeing everybody kind of posting the same things. You feel misaligned. I would say do it.
Now, within the 4 weeks, you will have one coach-led call per week, but here's what you can expect on what we're going to cover. Week 1, the Piss Easy pillars. We get crystal clear on your brand pillars, what makes you different from other coaches, and how to showcase your expertise online. Week 2, educate with ease. How to teach in a way that aligns with your brand, attracts the right clients, and builds you that trust and authority that you need online. Week 3, that fucking content plan. You'll be stealing the simple and easy methods on how to plan a month of content in advance, so you're never sitting there wondering what to post. And week 4, telling and selling your story. Because every coach and creator has one, everyone needs one, you just need to know how to use it. This course isn't about just getting you vanity metrics or becoming someone you're not online. The content room is all about making content that aligns to you, your brand, but with the clarity and the strategy behind it. And with our next intake starting on this date, I'm asking you, sitting here watching this, to join us this time round. So if you're tired of second guessing yourself, resenting social media, wishing that you could grow through content in a way that aligns to you, the time that you're having, the theory that you're going to cover, this program should be high ticket. But for the full 4 weeks, the calls, and all of the theory that you get to keep forever, this is a one-time investment of £347. So if you are ready to be inside a course just like this, get the knowledge, get the tools, and stop crashing out over content, all you need to do is send me the message I'm in, and I will show you exactly how you can onboard onto the 4-week content crash course.